Look, as we often do, I made a list of lines that jumped out at me. I tried to separate them by what the media will care about and what actually matters. The idea that the position of the American government, to the extent that a president can dictate that, is that there are two genders. That's going to get a lot of attention, but it doesn't really matter that much. It does in terms of our ongoing culture war, but in terms of media focus and what it means, that he's calling this a golden age as opposed to the gilded age. And those kinds of corrections of his words, I think, are a distraction. I hope that lesson has been learned. Apparently, according to Twitter, it hasn't, but that is a repository for garbage most of the time anyway. What stood out to me is that cartels in Mexico are terrorists. Now, again, this is verbiage from Trump. It is not law. However, that is such a huge reckoning. Many in the legal profession believe you cannot make the cartels terrorist organizations. They won't qualify under the standing statutes. But, if that determination is made and survives, it could usher in an era of beating down the people who are poisoning America more than we've ever seen before. To me, that was a big deal. Saved by God. Look, I was embarrassed by how the media covered the first assassination attempt, people saying it wasn't real and what it was. I thought that would be a unifying moment. I was wrong. Him saying saved by God will be something that irks some. I think it's to be let go. Him saying that Martin Luther King's dream will be a focus of his administration, trying to make it real, I thought was a power move for him. Obviously, it's MLK Day, but it was a very interesting thing to hear from him. Also, the last thing for me, that drill, baby, drill, this is going to bring back manufacturing, and I'm getting rid of that EV mandate, which I find very interesting because of how close Musk is to him and never really talks about that. But his idea of what he's going to do, the cartels as terror organizations, and what he believes he can do for our domestic markets through supply changes, I think are very interesting things to see.